We certainly are, Natasha, and I also just want to update that we're hearing from the White House that the president has signed a presidential memorandum that has deployed 2,000 National Guardsmen to LA. So that's the latest update. But we did also hear from President Trump in a post on Truth Social about what's taking place in LA right now. And he criticized California's Governor Gavin Newsom and LA Mayor Karen Bass, alleging that they, quote, can't do their jobs, which everyone knows they can't. Then the federal government will step in and solve the problem. Riots, looters, the way it should be solved. And of course, now we're seeing that with this memorandum that President Trump has signed. And then we saw this reply from California Governor Gavin Newsom, who directly criticized this move by the Trump administration to deploy the National Guard, saying the federal government is moving to take over the California National Guard and deploy 2,000 soldiers. That move is purposefully inflammatory and will only escalate tensions. Newsom also went on to post that the federal government is sowing chaos so they can have an excuse to escalate, and that is not the way any civilized country behaves. Now, we also know that the National Guard, of course, is being mobilized in LA. We're seeing the 2,000 National Guardsmen that the president has now signed a memo to get on the ground there. We'll see when we are actually going to see them on the ground as well. But President Trump weighing in this back and forth with Governor Gavin Newsom. It's unsurprising that these two are disagreeing, of course, but we'll continue to hear from the president likely later as he's at UFC Fight Tonight in New Jersey.
Yeah, Libby, in all of this, what is the FBI's response?
So the FBI is actually looking for information tonight, Natasha. Deputy Director Dan Bongino searching for any information about this person who was caught on video throwing rocks at unmarked federal vehicles. That later reportedly left minor injuries on one of the drivers of that vehicle that the rock was thrown at. You could see it in the video. And Bongino stating, I strongly suggest you turn yourself in. It's only a matter of time. This all coming in posts on social media. We'll see what more they have to say on this. But of course, we've seen the governor of California weigh in on social media, President Trump as well, the federal response weighing in here as well, and the Trump administration aiming to put a strong foot forward as they respond to these protests in LA tonight with this presidential memorandum that they just announced from the White House. Natasha.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.